What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, today we are going to have a conversation about Cody Rhodes versus The Rock and Seth Rollins versus The Rock. And let me tell you why. The reason why I want to have these conversations is because we are all trying to figure out if they're just going to say screw it and do the tag team match at Wrestlemania 40 like we all believe they are going to, because you got to have The Rock at Wrestlemania. The Rock ain't doing all this shit for no reason. The Rock is 100% fighting at Wrestlemania. And the tag team matches, I don't see anything wrong with that. So with that being said, Cody Rhodes challenged The Rock at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia, to a one-on-one match anytime and any place. I think a Cody Rhodes versus The Rock match has to happen at SummerSlam. I think that would be the perfect place for a Cody Rhodes versus The Rock match is at SummerSlam, while Cody is champion. I think it makes all the sense in the world, because there is one thing I want to say that I've been hearing a lot of people say about Cody and Rock is you have to protect Cody Rhodes on the microphone. Not saying Cody is a guy on the microphone. Is he John Cena on the microphone? No. I think Cody would agree. He's not John Cena on the microphone. And if he ain't John Cena, he damn sure ain't The Rock. The Rock, I think Rock verbally will dismantle Cody Rhodes on the microphone. And it ain't just Cody. Honestly, The Rock and Seth on the microphone, Seth dies badly. And I've been seeing a lot of the shit talking Seth has been talking about The Rock. Like, oh, I've run circles around The Rock and blah, 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 blah. And how The Rock has been doing the same shtick for 20 years. Yeah, because it fucking works, okay? He's been doing the same shtick for 20 years while Seth has had to try and reinvent himself a few times because nobody cared. We all knew that Monday Night Messiah shit was not gonna last. Nobody cared. Be the first person to tell you. Nobody cared. Nobody was going to see the Monday Night Messiah. Who was paying for that? Then you had the Architect and all these other versions of Seth Rollins before we got to the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, who he is now. Seth Rollins is a wonderful, fantastic talent in the ring. But the problem is, could he match up on the mic? We saw what he did for the promo against Seth Rollins, and I thought he did a great job. I mean, against CM Punk, and I think he did a fantastic job against CM Punk, but CM Punk really was taking it easy. I think CM Punk could eviscerate Seth Rollins on the mic. You look at Becky Lynch, his wife. Becky is better than Seth on the mic. But when you get in the ring, you can't name 5 people who are better wrestlers in that ring than Seth Rollins. For sure, at the top of the list. So where do we go? Because I know The Rock is going to say some shit about Seth. We know The Rock is for sure going to say some shit about Seth Rollins. And I think Seth Rollins has to respond because everybody's been saying that Seth has felt out of place. They're all been saying that, and I think he gave a wonderful promo on Raw, I believe last week or the week before, about why he's helping Cody and how he wants to cut the head off the dragon, which is the bloodline. I can see that working, but something about it is just fishy, bro. It's just fishy. I think for main event of WrestleMania 40 Night 1 should be the tag team match. I truly think it should be the tag team match. Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth. But I think what's going to eat them alive is the promos. The Rock, especially as a heel, I think The Rock will eat him alive. Because I seen somebody say that, like, I believe it was Dave LaGreca on Busted Open, how he said that, like, maybe Cody Rhodes could be bigger than John Cena. I don't see that happening. I don't. And Cody's one of my favorite wrestlers on the planet right now. I think people sleep on how big John Cena was, and still is to the fucking business. John Cena has carried the WWE, especially when it wasn't even cool to be a WWE fan. That era of 2009 to 2000, early 2011, before The Rock and CM Punk had the promo, that was all John Cena. John Cena was dragging the WWE from like the mid 2000s until like the 2011, 2012 era. The Rock came back. John Cena made The Rock look regular on the microphone. That is a skill, because The Rock is in my opinion, the greatest promo in the history of professional wrestling. Nobody on the mic is better than The Rock. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And if you look at the way Seth Rollins looks in his outfits, and then you look at the way Seth Rollins dances when he comes to the ring, The Rock will cook that man. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? And then you got Cody. Where could The Rock attack Cody? He blew it last year against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39. He could talk about how Cody's always crying. Trust me, these are things I agree with, by the way. These are just things that I can see The Rock attacking Cody for. The Rock could talk about Dusty Rhodes. And more importantly, I think the entire synopsis of this Rock character simply is the fact that The Rock is bigger than the business. I think this, sometimes people don't like to hear this, but it's all about the draw. That's what it is. It's about the draw. Who is selling out an arena, or we're like, oh, we're going to see them, let's go. Not everybody can do that. Hence, that's why everybody doesn't have a WrestleMania main event under their belts. And The Rock could talk about how Seth Rollins has been struggling to get to the main event of WrestleMania because he hasn't been able to. His one shot before this year to truly main event WrestleMania simply was against Brock Lesnar, but the women went on last, so then Brock and Seth went on like second at WrestleMania 35. These things are so interesting to me. But the thing about Seth Rollins I don't understand is he talks a lot of shit about CM Punk. Like, what did Moxley say? Fragile ego, fragile heart. I'm fragile body, fragile mind. Yeah, he says that. But in reality, if CM Punk didn't come back to the WWE, who the fuck was Seth Rollins going to main event WrestleMania with? Nobody. Seth Rollins wouldn't be the main event of WrestleMania. Probably his wife and Rhea Ripley would be the main event of night one. Let's keep it a stack. Fuck out of here. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's interesting how Steph's talking shit about The Rock and talking shit about CM Punk when in reality, they are the reason they're going to main event WrestleMania 40. Those two are going to be the reasons why he could even dare touch the main event of WrestleMania 40. Why? Because Seth Rollins is a great wrestler. Great character, a lot of people don't understand his character. And we're trying to learn his character. Because in reality, right now, he's just a dude who dances, who is fantastic in the ring. Seth Rollins is one of the greatest, in my opinion, in-ring workers of all time. One of the greatest. He's not Shawn, but he's one of the greatest. But is he The Rock? No. Is he Roman Reigns? No. Is he Cody Rhodes? No. He's not. But if you're asking me, I think, in my opinion, Seth has one thing he is better at than everybody else in that ring. And that is, he's the better wrestler out of all of them. He wrestles circles. He can wrestle circles around Rock. Circles. As technically, absolutely. But I want to say this because I saw Seth say some things about The Rock in like an interview. Seth has never been popping, ever been as popping as The Rock was in any year of his life. In any year of his life. And I mean that with all the respect in the world. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's like, I love how popular the WB is now. I love how so many people are tuning in. And the first thing they all want to do is compare it to the Attitude Era, right? So as a business, and we're talking roster, yeah, it's probably more commercially successful now. It's probably more money than they've ever made in the history of the business is right now. But are any of them motherfuckers stone cold? No, they're not. No. Cut it out. We're not doing that. No. Because some of these people, Roman Reigns on fire. Cody Rhodes on fire. Hell, Seth on fire. But there's a lot of these people who aren't the money makers, the draws. Right now, WWE is trying to maximize how many people could be a draw. I don't think this era in wrestling, they call it the Renaissance era, I don't think this era in wrestling is like the Attitude Era. If anything, I think it's the Ruthless Aggression era. Because if you look at WrestleMania 19, show me a roster more stacked than WrestleMania 19. Show me one. You had Stone Cold versus The Rock in the mid-card. You had Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, Kane, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Triple H. Are you serious, bro? Don't forget, John Cena's in the company, Batista's in the company, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. Bro, I just named like damn near 14 names who are all Hall of Famers. Walking Hall of Famers. That's how stacked. The Dudley Boys. Bro, that is how stacked WWE really was at that time. So in the era we're in now, I think to truly maximize this Cody Rhodes push, because everybody is reading Cody Rhodes to do the riot act because he's a babyface, basically. About when Cody wins a title, the story is over. Then what next? It's WWE. We start somebody else's story. Nobody, please do not get into that thinking that when Cody Rhodes wins the title, wink wink, at WrestleMania 40, do not get into that mindset of thinking that Cody has to hold the title until for 3 years, 4 years. No. Who do I think would be the perfect feud for Cody Rhodes after he beats Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40? Randy Orton. Randy Orton would be the perfect feud for Cody Rhodes. And it's so simple to build. Takes one hug, RKO. Boom. Let them have 2 matches at the Backlash in France and then Money in the Bank in Canada. Let them have like 2 matches for the title. Let Cody win them both. Simple. Boom. Story. You're moving on. Who could be the person to take the belts off of Cody Rhodes? Gunther. Gunther would be the perfect person to take the title off of Cody Rhodes. Like powerbomb, clothesline. Like, I think Gunther could be the true final boss with that title. I think I would love every second of it if Gunther beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. That's just me. That's just me. Because now the difference is, because that's Cody's path, and now we got to talk about Seth. How do we get back to Seth? Because I think Drew McIntyre will win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. And then maybe Damian Priest comes out and he wins. That would be cool. Really cool. And say Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre fight at like a SummerSlam or something. And say Drew beats Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre is officially the champion. And then CM Punk comes out. And then CM Punk has his feud with Drew. Do we save CM Punk versus Seth for next year so we can finally get that match? I don't know. But I do sense a heel turn coming for Seth Rollins eventually. But I don't want him to end up fighting Cody, because Cody beat him 4 times. Would be the 4th time Cody beat him. It wouldn't make any sense. So, I just wanted to give you guys my wild thoughts about this whole Cody Rhodes versus Rock and The Rock versus Seth Rollins kind of segment. I just wanted to give you my full thoughts on that. And let me know what you guys think below on if Cody should fight Rock at WrestleMania or at SummerSlam down the line, or should The Rock fight Seth. Let me know what's some of the crazy outcomes you guys think of, because there's so many outcomes you could possibly think of. So let me know what you guys think. I love you. I appreciate y'all. We are on the road to 2,000 subs. Let's get it poppin'. Please ring the bell, like the comment, ring the bell, hit a like on this video, comment, please. Help the channel grow as I'm growing with y'all. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy D. And until forever finds you.